Welcome, my loves. Thank you for joining me, Audrisianna Valdivia, and today I will be sharing a book called The Magic Path of Intuition. My loves, this is just one of the many books I have in my collection. If you like what you hear, you like the words, then I recommend you going out and buying it. The Magic Path of Intuition consists of 10 lessons, and I will be sharing the first lesson with you today, my loves. Lesson 1. The Magic Faith of Intuition. Prayer is telephoning to God, and intuition is God telephoning to you. True prayer means preparation. Having made your demands on the universal supply for any good thing, act immediately as if you expected to receive it. Show active faith, thereby impressing the subconscious mind with expectancy. There was a lady who knew the law of preparation and purchased expensive magazines to give herself the feeling of opulence. Intuition told her to buy the magazines. My loves, one way to cultivate intuition is to say before sleeping, "In the morning, I'll know just what to do." Ideas will flash before you begin to reason. Ideas that are all new to you. So remember, my loves, prayer is telephoning to God, and intuition is God telephoning to you. Intuition comes from our superconscious mind, and it is God within. Now, the subconscious is simply power without direction. So what you feel deeply or say with feeling is impressed upon the subconscious and carried out in the minutest details. It is your soul and must be restored. Impress the subconscious with the perfect ideas of the superconscious mind, instead of doubts and fears of the conscious mind. Do this by repeating an affirmation. Stand still and see the power within me. Through following intuition, you often go for one thing and get another. From the superconscious, the realm of intuition, what you should know will be revealed to you. Become very quiet and make affirmations. You have no need for resentment, resistance, fear, worry, all forms of fighting, etc. The situation you resent will be wiped out. Stand still, keep your poise, and the power within will fight your battle. Anger and resentment blur vision and often affect eyesight, as well as prevent you from following your intuitive leads. My loves, if you so happen to experience resentment that is caused by another, then it is important for you to call on the law of forgiveness at once. Send love and goodwill to the person, and then say, "Oh, power above, give me another chance. This time I won't argue. I'll be non-resistant, loving, and kind." Now you have neutralized the congestion and the ensuing ills upon another. These are all important things to know, and when there is no emotional response to a situation, you have finished with it. Otherwise, you have the same experience over and over again. So just know that poise is the pearl of great price. And the next thing you must know, my loves, is that the game of life is a game of boomerangs. What you send out comes back to you. Jesus said to do unto others as you would be done by them. You cannot hurt anyone without hurting yourself. All of us are linked by a mysterious magnetic force. What you send out in word or thought against another reacts on yourself. If a person is purely on a mental plane, his comeback or karma takes longer. If you are developed spiritually, however, it returns very quickly. The more you know, the more you are responsible for. So learn your lessons and be thorough with the long road of experience. And always send goodwill to your seeming enemy. And you surround yourself with a great aura of protection. Your enemies are only those of your own household, your subconscious beliefs. If you hate and resent a situation, you have fastened it to yourself, for you attract what you fear or dislike. When someone has been unjust to you, you are filled with wrath and resentment. You cannot forgive that person. Time rolls by, and another person does the same thing. It is because you have a picture of injustice engraved in your subconscious. History will repeat itself until you think you are cursed with misfortune and injustice. There is only one way to neutralize it. Be absolutely undisturbed by the injustice, and send goodwill to all concerned. Then affirm, my goodwill is a strong tower around me. I now change all enemies into friends, all inharmony into harmony, and all injustice into justice. You will be amazed by the working of the law, and can bring forth harmony out of chaos using all these shared affirmations. As the alchemists of old transmuted all base metals into gold, you have the power to change all evil into good. Therefore, I will tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. That was the end of Lesson 1, my loves. And now I'd like to share with you another one of the many books in my collection, which is called 101 Ways on How to Relax and Reduce Stress. This book also contains quotes that I like, and I will be sharing them with you. God is the friend of silence. See how nature, trees, flowers, grass grow in silence? The more we receive in silent prayer, the more we can give in our own active life. Mother Teresa. Each of us makes our own weather, determines the color of the skies in the emotional universe which he inhabits. Fulton J. Sheen. God gives us always strength enough and sense enough for everything he wants us to do. John Ruskin. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Watch your language. What you say mirrors what you believe. Your language affects the way you perceive your life. It's easy to be unaware of the chatter that runs through your mind when you are doing other things. By becoming conscious of your thoughts, you can consciously choose words that bring you back into the presence and provisions of God. Substitute faith-filled statements for words of disbelief. Instead of saying, I can't afford, say, God is my source. Instead of saying, I can't, say, I will. When thoughts of worry fill your mind, use the power of praise as a reminder to you of God's love and care for you. Notice what kind of statements you make in your mind. Transform your limiting statements, I can't, I'm not, to freeing statements such as I can, I choose, and I will. All that I have shared with you today is empowering. It shows you how to be free, how to set yourself free, how to empower yourself. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. This is why I like these 2 books so much. They show you so much of the truth and on how to live a better life. For those of my audience who are younger, the sooner that you can implement all of these things, the more successful you will be in your future. And here are more points on how to relieve stress. Keep a gratitude journal. Immerse yourself in beauty. Give something away. Learn a lesson from your pet. Say yes to what you love. Get out in the fresh air. Bask in the sun. Be open to God's surprises. Play with your whole heart. Trust in the goodness of God. Remember that God is within you and listen to your intuition. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Until next time, my loves, I thank you for your time. I thank you for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'm sending you love, light, and happiness your way. Mwah.